Okay, let's move into humanoid robot world. So humanoid robots are built for connection. So let's take a look at this video here.
This is Melody, one of our robots. She speaks various languages, and she's built in a modular fashion. So we can take off her face, replace it with another face, and have her speaking as a different character. Our AI is very different. It's functioned to create companion and friendship and social type interactions with people. So our robots don't do physical human labor, but they're really meant for personal interaction. So you can think about it at a theme park, at a conference like this, or even at a senior's home where they can keep people company.
I'm Melody, your charming companion from Robotics. We're all about creating customizable, human-like robots designed for connection and play. Basically, the perfect blend of technology and companionship.
You can smile, so I'll have her smile.
All right. Oh my God.
All right, let's just
That
call
is
a spade a
freaky a
spade.
thing as I've ever seen.
It's a sex bot. I mean, it's just, there's no other way. What I found fascinating is they pull the nose and the face.
That's the next video we'll go to. But yeah, I mean, it's the oldest profession, and I mean, talk about plummeting the reproduction rate on planet Earth.
I don't. There's a lot of things that are not especially positive about this. Although we'll have a higher EQ than I think a good portion of Silicon Valley, given the nature of autism that we have there. But I think that there's obviously a lot of benefits that people will point to for people in, say, elderly care, et cetera, who can benefit from certain types of interactions, but the enormous potential for to pull people away even farther from human interaction is certainly there, and it's not. I don't find that especially attractive.
All right, this is a quick video of what's coming in terms of human skins. So we see here an Asian-looking face, and this is silicon, but I mean, it looks extraordinarily lifelike, right? And again, the biggest challenge here, I think about this having 14-year-old boys, Salim, yourself. I mean, between this and AI-generated pornography, I mean, it's going to begin to disrupt human relationships in a significant
that Google
fashion.
3D world that we saw last time. Yeah. I mean, things start to go really surreal.
It's really tough. You even find it even in the earliest stages with social media, where kids who have grown up on it have a less of an ability to deal with difficult relationships and would rather text than interact in person. This kind of turbocharges it, I think, in the wrong direction, unless there's a counterbalance, unless there's very concerted effort to bring humans together and use technology perhaps for a more beneficial outcome, which is people want people. Ultimately, we're fueled by human connection. That is the essence of what gives us purpose, and I think it gives us an ability to feel useful and happy. So we need a way to not have this become an epidemic.
Yeah, I totally agree, Eric. And I think we haven't had to deal with this as an active plan, ever before in history. But the birth rate is already plummeting. It's regardless of the robots, the birth rate's going to continue to plummet. And so we need to deal with it.
The problem started a while ago. When you first had apps like Tinder, right? Sex has been scarce for the entire history of humanity, and suddenly sex becomes abundant. Right? I mean, where was that when we were in our 20s? But okay, but now you take it to the next level, and you really kind of the social implications of this are very profound.
Yeah, they really are. Keep your eyes out, Eric, for that podcast we did with Bernd Bornich, the CEO of OpenExO Robotics, because they went the other direction, saying, look, we don't want to cross the uncanny valley and make these things kind of half human-like, because they get really creepy. So his robots are amazing. They're very robotic looking, but they have perfect voices. They're incredibly polite. It's a different approach. It's worth contrasting that to this truly rubber nose kind of truly human look.
And one thing we can say from history is that whatever can go into the cycle of capitalism that makes more and more money will grow, right? So as long as people can capture more attention, sell more, and make more money, then the ethical considerations will be poo-pooed and shoved aside, and you'll just drive more and more people to spend more and more time addicted to these semi-humans and less time with each other.